Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back. Hope everybody's doing fantastic wherever you are in this world. Happy Tuesday. Yesterday was a day. But before we go into that, my usual disclaimer, please do not take what I say as fact. Feel free to do your own research and come to your own conclusion. So as many of you may have known, that yesterday was the hearing with Katie Joy Without a Crystal Ball and 7M. To which a lot of people were on that Zoom call. Unfortunately, or should I say fortunately, my phone was blowing up with a certain person that I truly thank from the bottom of my heart by giving me the heads up that Nate the lawyer was live streaming this hearing, which took me by surprise because I didn't know that you could live stream, and I was really taken aback. Why is he live streaming? So I went and I checked this out, and I even went to the paper that was handed out. I could get on this court hearing and see what were the rules, but I couldn't find the rules. So I said, you know what? This is going to be a shit show. And by gosh, it was a shit show. Because Katie Joy got wind of Nate the lawyer live streaming, to which she posted. To the person illegally live streaming the court hearing happening right now for the lawsuit I'm involved in, cease the live streaming now. The court is going to kick out everyone for these actions. It is against the law to live stream, she says, court hearings in Minnesota. To which she also posted this, I think it was on her Facebook or wherever it was. She says 2 licensed attorneys who know nothing about the law in Minnesota are illegally live streaming the court proceeding today of a hearing involving motions filed in the lawsuit Robertson versus WOACB. WOAB does not suffer either create or break in the rules of the court, nor do we support the attempts to monetize this court proceeding in violation of the court. The judge knows who is breaking the rules now. We will be requesting that these creators be barred from any further hearings. They are attorneys and should know the rules of the court, but they don't. They will be lucky if we don't report them to the state bar of these actions. To which I do agree with her, because they should know the rules of the court, whether they can be live streaming this, and nobody else was live streaming it. So I don't see why Nate the lawyer felt that he could live stream this. And this is how he felt after finding out that Katie Joy actually took a screen grab of them live streaming this. And this was his response.
All right, hold on, here it is. Let me put it up.
But whatever my personal feelings be about, stop live streaming the court.
Because of course they will. We're not like hiding it, right? It's like we're live streaming. Katie Joy Paul, so court knows it's you. No, we're still doing it. Blah blah blah. 2 licensed attorneys who know nothing about Minnesota law live stream. She's upset. Do not. What is this? Without does not supper either create or break.
That's supposed to be support, but actually supper is
supper.
But supper is actually, if you use it in a very interesting sense, it's actually a technically correct word. Supper is like support. There is a sense of supper where that actually makes sense. It would be a very sophisticated use of the word. She probably meant support.
Maybe meant support. Oh look, we will be requesting that these creators be barred from any future hearings. Oh no! Yeah. Oh no!
Well, the last sentence is correct. I am an attorney and should know the rule of the court, but I don't. This is correct. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know Minnesota. Yeah.
As I hope the court would know and appreciate, there's a lot of different courts out there. A lot of different courts are podcasting. A lot of courts make things available, and I didn't know that there was any particular order by this particular court. So
yeah, so be lucky if we don't report them to the
why I
state bar.
suggested, Nate, that we just continue when the information came to my attention.
Yeah, well, listen, Katie, you should report us, but hey, we got it out, so we're happy. We're happy, Katie. Don't be so sad.
I am still, why is it just basically like a joke for him? Because this can affect everybody else, in the future, if they want to listen in on the Zoom calls or anything of that sort. He could have made it bad for everybody else. We don't know what the repercussions of this are, or if there will be any repercussions. But a lot of people were just pissed off that something like this could have happened. Maybe they know more than we do because they're all attorneys. They know how this works. And as Uncivil said, or they claiming that there was no particular order by this court. So like I said again, they are attorneys. They know more than us. Katie Joy once again is threatening to Katie Joy is once again threatening to report lawyers to bars. Remember the last time she said she was going to report Emily and Michael Saltz to the bar? And also, why is it okay for her but not anybody else? So she doesn't want to be under the spotlight, but when it's everybody else, she can have them under the spotlight. It's amazing how it works with Katie Joy. But I'm no lawyer. He's a lawyer. He knows better. So we'll just wait and see what happens. But let's get back to Katie Joy, okay? For number one, this is how she feels that she is untouchable. She feels that she knows it all. She is above the law in any which way, because prior to this hearing, Katie Joy went and posted about Robert Shin this morning. And as you can see, How to Get Healed and Not Die by Pastor Robert Shin. Screenshots from a book that he apparently wrote. And then she says a pastor in the news for running an alleged high control group involving well-known dancers and influencers is also the author of a book titled How to Get Healed and Not Die. Shekinah Church pastor Robert Israel Shin claims that he has the answer for all healing, according to the book. And she goes on and on and on. Then she says at the end of this, Robert Shin self-published the book through SCI Publishing, a division of SCI Media Ministries. Fun fact, prior to Shekinah Church becoming private, they sold books, audio and MP3 files of sermons and worship music. Robert Shin and Shekinah deny all allegations ever made about them. They might just deny this book was ever written. Who does this? This woman cannot humble herself. She cannot accept the grace that has been given to her. She feels that she is right in every which way. This was published. She published this the day of her hearing. Why? To what avail is all this? In my opinion, just to let them know, fuck you. Period. Cannot do anything to me. I am above y'all. I'm gonna get over this, and there's shit y'all can do to me. That's what she is saying to these people. I will list down below people that have covered her hearing today. Nini Marie, Charlotte on the web. I believe Nate the lawyer has taken his video down now. Like, in my opinion, a little too late. You know, he could have probably just messed things up for everybody in the near future. But it is what it is. We're just going to find out down the line. But just look at the fucking audacity this woman has. The arrogance. She truly feels she is invincible. Nobody can touch her. And it gets better. It truly gets better. Because today, Julie Chrisley and Todd Chrisley got sentenced. Todd Chrisley got sentenced to 12 years. Julie Chrisley got sentenced to 7 years. This is how fucking immature Katie Joy is. To which she posted, I love the number 12. I instantly knew where she was going with this. You got to be kidding me. Because I was keeping up to date with Emily D. Baker on Twitter. Then the people obviously were questioning her, like, 12 years, look at her comments. And this is all thanks to Lormago and Tina Alcachu. These were her comments. 12 years is a long time. Sometimes it feels like a sentence. Another person says, that's awesome, congratulations. This person says, happy anniversary. To which Katie Joy says, it's not my anniversary, but thanks. Her husband posts at Vaughn Guitars, can't believe it's been 12 years and a few months. I mean, we still aren't divorced. Amazing what can happen in 12 years. Now you telling me these two grown adults are sitting back and taking joy in somebody else's misfortunes? These people were in a lawsuit. Let me back up. Katie Joy was in a lawsuit with Todd Chrisley when she eventually settled with Todd Chrisley. They were not supposed to talk about each other, but this is the small little jabs that she takes at Todd Chrisley. Now, this is what I'm going to say to you guys. Nobody Nobody should feel sorry for whatever misfortunes Katie Joy comes to face in the future. Because at the end of the day, there's an end to every road. This, what she has done, is absolutely childish. Then they were getting bombarded, to which she posts, this is unbelievable. Sometimes I struggle to find the right gift for my wife. I wonder if she would enjoy this 12 years old bottle of champagne. This is just in reference to Todd Chrisley being sentenced to 12 years. These two grown adults that have so much to lose feel that they are above it all. And I'm going to say they because her husband is engaging with her in this bullshit. In her comments without a crystal ball at Von Guitars, can't believe it's been 12 years and a few months. I mean, and we still aren't divorced. Amazing what can happen in 12 years. To which Von Guitars at Without a Crystal Ball, yes, 12 years, incredible. I think the key is to just take it one day at a time. And she responds, literally. Am I missing something here? Y'all, as a family, have been shown so much grace because of the fuck-ups your wife does, Mr. Von Guitars. Well, you left in my comments one day that you have a job. You make guitars. You make enough money. So you won't have a problem. One day when your wife is stripped of everything she has, and you're not going to cry about it, right? Because you're engaging in all this bullshit instead of pulling the reins back and saying to your wife, you need to take a chill pill. You need to let this go. We've been down that road. It's gone. Let bygones be bygones. But no, you engaging with your wife. Do you not have a life? Is this what floats your boat? Tickles your fancy? But getting off and feeling joy for the next person's misfortunes? I'm not done with you, Katie Joy. Because you feel you are so invincible. You can do no wrong. Because you are above it all. What about you? When you were sitting on a Zoom call at the arraignment of Josh Duggar, and you did something illegal, didn't you admit to taking a screenshot of Josh Duggar just so you could remember it? Let me refresh your memory.
Today, I was at the hearing for his arraignment, and here's what I'll tell you about the arraignment today. He was not wearing an orange jumpsuit. He was actually wearing a black and white jumpsuit, so like a pins, like the stripe, the horizontal stripe jumpsuits. It had like a Washington County like emblem on it, and I grabbed a screenshot just for record so I could have like a memory of what he was doing.
Remember this screenshot, Katie Joy? I have a picture of him at the arraignment. I wish I could share. That's a federal crime. You know that, right? So you all high and mighty on how the judge knows what Nate the lawyer was doing. I wonder how the judge would feel when she is made aware of you, this bona fide celebrity journalist that conducts herself and allegedly commits crimes that she accuses others of, like what I just showed you, admitting to taking a screen grab of Josh Duggar during this high-profile case. She knew she had the rules. She was not allowed to, but the idiot admitted to doing this. How about the judge find out about how you continue to stalk these people, 7M, their dancers, how you continue to push your agenda about Robert Shin. You continue to keep doing that. How about the judge find out that you, this bona fide celebrity journalist, digs up people's financial records to shame them, to get back at them, to muzzle them? I have never come across, never in my entire life, come across a so-called bona fide celebrity journalist that is so unprofessional, like you, Katie Joy, that sits on their social media, Instagram Live, for example, and wants to fight people, demonstrate the horrific way that Josh Duggar violated his sister, demonstrated that. And that's what you do, this bona fide celebrity journalist. I myself have never witnessed a journalist, period, that have been sued the amount of times you've been sued. When are you going to get it? Because you feel you're above it all. Not so long ago, not even a year ago, probably maybe even a year ago, don't quote me, you were crying crocodile tears during your Tati lawsuit, begging Truth to please stop talking about you, when she had every right to talk about you. But you can't seem to reciprocate all that and just shut your mouth and do what's right. You feel you have it ingrained in you that you're going to get off on this. Do you think this makes things better for you now, what happened today? Only time is going to tell, Katie Joy. But you see what you and your husband do behind closed doors. I feel bad for you. You'll have no life. This is what gets you all excited. Other people's downfalls. Not that I'm saying Todd and Julie don't deserve it. They got to pay their time. But to get excitement out of somebody else's misfortunes, all these lawsuits that you're in, Katie Joy, is because you're always putting the cart before the horse. You feel you know it all. You always, Katie Joy, have to think about your actions and who it could affect. In this situation, Katie Joy, think about your kid. Your husband is a write-off, in my opinion. He's a dumbass. To follow suit in what you're doing when he should be pulling the reins back and say, you know what, babe? We won. We're out of that. Let them deal with the pain which they want to deal with. But now he's engaging with you. Maybe you should rethink, or you all should rethink your marriage, because it's like two negatives can never come out a positive. It's just the way life works. You may be sitting back and enjoying what's going on around you. Everybody has their day. And not for 1 second think, Katie Joy, that you won't get your day, because it's just the way the world works. You have hurt so many people. And maybe Katie Joy also feels that whatever she's done, people have deserved it. But there has to come a time in your life where you've got to realize, why is this always happening to me? You can't always feel that you're right. Nobody is always right. The key, in my opinion, to life is to learn from your mistakes. Humble yourself. Whatever decisions you make, if you have a family, make those decisions that are not going to have a negative effect on your family. Money is the root of all evil. Money is something that just brings more problems. Treat people the way you want to be treated. This is not high school anymore. This is real life. These are people's lives that Katie Joy is affecting. To me, it seems as though it's only good for her, but not good for anybody else. The bullshit that they pulled between her and her husband, that's childish as hell. It just lets me know that life that they lead is that they have no life. Little, small, they thrive, they live off of drama, of people's hardships. That's not a life. Every action, there's a reaction. Every decision you make, bad decision you make, there's a consequence. And most importantly, we will never know the unknown. So you guys can let me know how you feel. I am totally just taken aback on how childish this, and I got air quotes if you guys can see me, this bona fide celebrity journalist can be. Petty as fuck. Like I say, there's an end to every road. That's it from me for this evening. Thank you so much to everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Please be safe out there. Be kind to one another. And don't forget, make good memories. Bye, guys.